Hello and welcome to another modelling video. This is Alan from the Makona Man at YouTube with another modelling video. Today we will be doing a product review on the SMS, the Scale Modeler Supplier Primer. Surface Grey, 50mm lacquer. Now this is pre-thinned and it's quite a lovely product. I'm already a big fan of a lot of the SMS stuff and I've enjoyed using it. I've already used the SMS primer on a finished kit that will be on display in the channel and Facebook. And today I'll be testing it on this 3D printed turret. It has some sculpting putty, some naked styrene, as well as brass barrels. The brass barrels has been treated with Mr. Metal Primer Clear. So we're going to attach it and airbrush it, make some notes. The tank, the whole Gundam bit, was sprayed in the SMS as an experiment to see how it handles. And the surface is quite smooth, even though there is ever so slight texture and prism effect on it. This is just its etching ability and microfiller. It looks quite good with a very clean flat paint job over. So it reacts pretty much like any of the other usual smooth type primers. Color wise, if we were to compare to Tamiya Surface Primer, it is far darker in tone. Velocity wise, all you have to do is stir or shake. I shake because I've placed the ball bearing in it. Stirring will do a sufficient job. Once sufficiently stirred, it's used straight out of the bottle. Amazing velocity opposed to other primers where you have to mix externally or clogging will occur. I've also recommended with other primers that you sufficiently clean out the nozzle of your airbrush to prevent clogging. This one, no requirement to do so. It just flows beautifully in there, straight out of the bottle. And with just a quick mix around, comes out immediately, pretty easy. Now, like the other SMS, it does have a tendency of giving a bit of a fuzzy overspray with a slight texture. Mixing about 1 part thinner to about 3-5 parts primer or paint opens it up just ever so slightly a little bit, and then you're going to have a ton more control where you're able to produce neater lines and more control. So I've got my piece, thinned, low PSI, and all you have to do is just widen it out, dust it on, and we'll just do a few coats. Straight out of the jar, one pass and it's completely coloured in. No issues whatsoever. And with the multimedia, one pass and it's hardly visible. Tiny bit of putty shown, but that's mostly because I haven't gotten all the angles. After 5 minutes, absolutely dry to the touch. Not too bad at all. Supposedly in a few hours it should even be able to be scratch resistant and further works done. And this is the finished result. All areas is beautifully covered. 5 minutes dry to the touch, 2 minutes drying per layer. A few hours and it's just hard, nice and scratch resistant. Now the only two criticisms I have there is a bit of a glittery sheen texture to it, which isn't a problem because you're going to put paint over it, so there's nothing wrong with that. And the secondly, the being 50ml, you'll run out pretty quick, so you probably want to buy a few bottles at a time. I reckon it'd be absolutely lovely if there was more bottles, though it works very well. The convenience is just amazing, so much better than any other ready-to-use primer such as Vallejo has adhesion problems. Alclad that has clogging issues and texture issues, and Plamo colour, which is debunked, but also had adhesion and pigment density issues. So highly recommend it. I'm touching it like crazy now, nothing coming off the metal, the plastic, the putty. Check it out when it's available. This is still a sample product, so the final velocity might be a bit different when released. Could be even easier without that tiny touch of thinner. Thank you very much for watching. As always, until next time, catch you guys later. Stay tuned for more SMS product reviews, other reviews, tutorials, 3D printing, whatnot. Check out the Facebook page as well. Links down below. Catch you guys later.